Hey guys, what's up? It's the Knife Enthusiast here, coming at you with another comparison video on the SS Smallfly versus the black G-10 Smallfly. So in this video I'll be talking about the differences, the similarities, which one's better flipper, which one's better at EDC, and I will rank all of those at the end of the video on a scale of about 1 to 10. So to start out the video, I want to show you the main difference in the two, and that is the handle thickness, which a lot of people would not actually think would be a difference, but it actually is a very noticeable difference. So let me zoom in here. It's gonna be kind of hard with two hands, but let me see if I can get this preset. Perfect. Preset focused. So as we put these together, all right. So side by side, you can tell that the SS Smallfly is very noticeably thinner than the SS or the G10 Smallfly. So it actually comes to about the second liner on the G10 Smallfly, and if you took off the top slab of G10, so this slab here, then you would have the same thickness as the SS Smallfly, which is a very big difference in thickness there, as you can tell. So just imagine taking off that slab and just having the two liners in this other G10 slab, and you would have the same thickness as an SS Smallfly. So it is very thin, which I personally love the SS Smallfly because it is so thin, mainly because I always thought the G10 Smallfly was just a little bit too thick. So next difference is that they are different handle constructions, which a lot of people out of everything would probably not assume that they would be, but they kind of are. So the SS Smallfly is channel construction. I love how Spyderco does their channel construction with these little waves, grooves here. I think it looks cool. Personally, I'm a big fan of channel construction. I think it looks nicer, and it kind of cleans up the knife a little bit, I guess, because I just don't like to see the blade. I'm not a big fan of sandwich construction for looks, but for flipping it does kind of help with reducing weight. But I love how the channel construction looks in this Spyderco Ball song, so looks really nice, and I love it on the SS Smallfly. Whereas on the black G10 Smallfly, like I said, it is sandwich construction, which means that you can see the knife through the handles. So as you can see here, you can see straight through the handles, and it's got two stainless steel liners, I believe, with G10 inserts, or scales, I mean. So it definitely is a very lightweight barrel song because of the G10 and because it is sandwich construction. Eliminates a lot of weight. The actual knife itself on the G10 one, I mean, weighs about 3.2, 3.4 ounces, I believe, and I believe the SS weighs about 4 ounces. I think it's about 4.0 ounces. So not exactly sure, but it is a pretty different weight. Pretty different weights, I mean. So next difference is that they have different types of, I guess, weight distribution, I would call this. The G10 Smallfly actually has block spacers, as you can see here, that are in the handles, also on the bite handle, which I think looks really cool, having those block spacers in there. Alright, moving on to the SS Smallfly. I think I just accidentally nicked myself, but oh well, not the first time. The SS Smallfly, kind of, since the usually, on most cases, channel construction barrel songs are made out of one piece of metal, so there's really no need to add spacers, because usually spacers are for sandwich construction barrel songs. So what they did is they basically just ended the channel here, didn't do any really cutting, I guess, in here, just added some extra weight. So kind of like built-in block spacers, I would say, in the back here, just not machined out. So that's really nice. I love channel constructions. It's just one of my favorite aspects of the barrel song. Looks really nice. Both of them have pocket clips that are four-way reversible. That's a good thing. I don't really know about any other differences. That's about it for the differences, but those are some pretty key differences for flipping: thickness, spacers, and channel and handle construction. So moving on to similarities, I don't know if I'm just gonna, I'll probably just leave it down for this. They both have the same blade. Why not? I'll just pick up the other one. Here we go. Both have the same blade, which I'm trying so hard not to touch each other with. Same blade, same markings. Golden, Colorado, USA, Earth on the back. Put one of these down for this. It says 154 cm Spyderco. One is... No, what am I doing? I'm still talking about differences. They both have the same hardware, basically. They both have Torx screws construction and pins on the back. Or actually, no. I'm wrong. That's another difference. Spyderco G-10 has pins and screws. Spyderco SS, or Smallfly SS, and the Smallfly G-10. The Smallfly SS has screw construction on both sides, whereas the black G-10 has screws and pins. So that's kind of a difference. That's cool. They both have dual tang pins. They both have the same handle design with these diamonds. Same actual like handle design, just different materials used. Got the same very big holes in the back, which are great for latch drops. Both have a spring latch. Really nice. Four-way reversible pocket clip. Already went over that. Flipping, about the exact same. They're literally the same blade, although... No, I thought the SS might have been a little bit smoother, but it's still a flat spine. Same exact kind of thing. No difference there. So the real difference, like I said, is in the handles with the thickness, the spacers, and the construction of the handles. And the weight is obviously a little bit different. But personally, I love the SS for flipping more, mainly because it is very thin. It is a little bit heavier, which I like because I feel like the SS or the G-10 Smallfly is just a little too light for me. I mean, I can do moves very fast with the SS or the G-10 Smallfly. I'm going to be getting this confused for the rest of the video probably, but I do love flipping the SS more. It's just a little bit weighted more. It feels very secure in my hand. Because you don't want a ballast that's too heavy because it feels like you're flipping bricks, and you don't want one too light because then it feels like you're flipping like a cloud or air or something. You just don't have control of it. So the G-10 Smallfly was a little light. It wasn't too light. It was manageable, but I think this is the perfect small ballast song that I've ever, or the best small ballast song that I have ever flipped. Never EDC'd it, but if it was anything like the G-10 Smallfly, it'd probably be good. So for flipping, I give this one an 8 out of 10. The only reason I give it an 8 is because it is a small ballast song. You're limited on what you can grab onto and the different moves you can do with it. So this is probably one of my top 5 favorite flippers, mainly because it's just a fun little knife to flip. I love it, and I love the matte finish and the channel construction. Perfect knife, just blown away. So flipping, give it an 8 out of 10. EDC, I'd give it a 7 out of 10, although I never EDC'd the SS Smallfly. I more personally, I like to use G10 when I'm EDCing different knives, so G10 related knives, but give this one a 7 out of 10. And moving on to the G10 Smallfly. So it is very textured, which I love for EDC, and it feels really good for flipping. Got a very secure grip, if I could zoom in here. Don't think it's going to let me do it today. Oh, there we go. So you can see it's kind of textured, very very grippy. It is a little bit light, which it's not. You know, don't think it's too light. It's obviously a very good ballast song. I used it for about a year now before I got the SS Smallfly, and it's a great ballast song. It was a little bit too light, but it wasn't nearly as light as the 51 was. The 51 was just super light to me, just 3.1 ounces for a full-size ballast song like that is just really light, and I think this one is, you know, if it was just like maybe a tad bit heavier, like a 0.2 ounces or something, it'd be fine. But I mean, it's really not a problem for me. It's a great ballast song. I don't want to bash it too bad because I do love the G-10 Smallfly. So I give this one about a 7 out of 10 for flipping, and I give it a 9 out of 10 for EDC, mainly because I love the G-10 handles. They give you a nice secure grip when you're holding on to stuff, holding onto your knife. I've never actually cut anything with either of these knives. I've just carried them in my pocket, but the pocket clip works great. Reversible, so that's not a problem. And love the G10 for EDC. So flipping, it's a little bit different because it's lighter and thicker, but nothing too bad. Me personally, I prefer the V.S.the Smallfly for flipping because it just has a lot more of my preferences. But that's just my personal opinion on the two knives, and I hope you guys enjoyed this comparison. I had a lot of fun doing it. A quick little update. I'm going to be continuing my review series soon. I've actually got a lot of knife stuff in, knives, and my brand new knife case, which I will be doing a video on as soon as I get some stands to put the knives in there for. And I will be continuing the review series, got some new knife stuff to do some videos on, and I've just been a little busy recently with that and some other stuff, so haven't been posting videos as frequently as I should. So I will probably be posting the Zabo Fly or the Smallfly one next, because I need to get the V.S.the Smallfly and the Zabo Fly out of the way soon in the review series and move on to other knives in my collection to review. So that's a quick little update on what's going to be happening on my channel soon. So if you haven't heard, I'm actually going to be selling the G10 Smallfly soon. I don't know when. All I know is that I really don't have the funds left to keep it, so I'm probably going to be selling it soon. If you want to go ahead and shoot me an offer, send me a PM on that, but I won't be posting the video until a later date. I want to get some more videos out with this guy before I actually make a for sale video on it. So that's the end of my updates, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Had a lot of fun making this comparison video. This has been The Knife Enthusiast. Subscribe, like this video, and I will see you next time.